I think about it whenever I meet a powerful man. I think about it whenever I meet a dude with a lot of money and a lot of power.
A supermodel with a story, only now the world is listening.
Yeah, I felt hunted that night, in retrospect.
It's a salacious read on the web platform Medium, model Zoe Brock, and what she says happened when she met Harvey Weinstein in 1998.
Can you take me back in time to meeting Harvey Weinstein?
Harvey left the room and came back in naked and demanded a massage, or wanted a massage.
Her story similar to so many accusers. Brock is a model from New Zealand on magazine covers like Elle, on runways in Europe, and in music videos. Brian Ferry's, a cameo for In Excess. The beauty in this Luis Miguel video. In 1998, then 23 years old, she was invited to the Cannes Film Festival. Here's her scrapbook. She says she was introduced to Weinstein. The group went to party hop, and she says she was ushered into his car as her friends jumped into another.
We start driving and we're going out of town, and I'm told that there's been a change of plans and that we're all going to meet at the Hotel Du Cap at Harvey's room for another drink. And the Du Cap is 30 minutes out of Cannes. And I have no cell phone. I mean, it's 1998.
She says her agent was there and Weinstein's assistant.
And everyone starts to leave. I started to feel uncomfortable. Like I just went on alert.
She says Weinstein was in one room and came out naked.
I bolted for his bathroom. And he chased me in there and started pounding on the door after I was locking it. I was furious and afraid, but furious. And I screamed at him and I swore, so I'll censor myself. But I said, "Put your clothes on, you naughty boy."
Those words, that anger, she says, broke Weinstein.
I didn't even know how that came out of my mouth. I sounded like my mother. And I yelled at him some more and swore and was furious, and he was apologetic, and then he started to cry. It's very strange. He said, "You don't like me because I'm fat." I almost feel mean telling the story, because if it was a sincerely vulnerable moment for him, then I have strangely compassion for it.
Brock says the next day Weinstein sent her roses and a note. It read in part, "You are a wonderful and charming lady. We hope to see you tonight." No mention of what happened.
I was terrified and really angry, and I know that it's my anger that saved me.
Hollywood's The Rap Entertainment side brought her to LA to speak on a panel with other accusers.
I feel that there was no accident that I was in Cannes. There was no accident that I was put at Harvey Weinstein's table right next to him. I'm sure there were other people.
You were living, at the time, you were a young model living in Italy, right?
I think that a couple of pretty girls were taken down there as fresh meat.
The knowledge that I could have been raped, now that I know the full extent of what he was capable of, is extremely confronting and jarring.
What do you want to happen to Harvey Weinstein?
There's no sex addiction fancy clinic anywhere in the world that can cure Harvey of being a rapist and a predator. I would like jail for Harvey. Absolutely.
And to be the face of this conversation now.
Coming forward means going down in history and being in Wikipedia and Googleable now as a sex victim, as an assault victim.
Brock is now a mother and a writer. A model who said something nearly 20 years ago, but only now is really being heard.
I would like to ask Harvey if he feels hunted right now and scared and vulnerable and not heard and worried and anxious and dirty, because if he does, then good. That's how we've all felt all these years.
Brock is also naming names of someone in the Miramax camp she says knew Weinstein was a predator. I posted the link to her Medium article on my Facebook page. As for Weinstein, I was in touch with his team just yesterday. They continue to say Weinstein thought all encounters were consensual. Meanwhile, police in LA and New York are investigating allegations that include rape.
Christine, it is a powerful account. Did she tell anybody?
She says that morning she called her mother immediately, and also she'd met an actor there in Cannes. She says she called him as well. He said, "I was trying to warn you all night to stay away from him."
So important to be able to show corroboration.
She feels like there are many, many other women not willing to speak up just yet because they're afraid.
All right. Thank you so much, Chris.